Hey, so this is a video to go along with the bug report having to do with NaLo appearing to get confused about which controller is which. I've been testing in Skyrim, and I'm going to be using the Skyrim default profile for this testing today, but it actually happens on other profiles too. So I'm running the current non-beta version of SteamVR. I've tested on beta, it does the same thing. I'm going to launch NaLo, and this is the non-previous version. This is the current version. And I'll launch the Skyrim VR profile. It's not altered. It's vanilla. It's default. So I'm not in left-handed mode. If you look at the profile, it should be doing left trackpad touch. Okay, not in left-handed mode. So kind of show, if I click my right hand, it actually activates the right hand touchpad. There's also some weird flickering going on. I don't know if that's related or not. And then it'll get stuck. Once I tap it, it'll go away. We try again. Still the right hand as well. Both hands actually activating the right hand right now. But it doesn't stay that way. It tends to move around. So if I move this to left-handed mode, okay. Now I'm activating my right hand. The left touchpad is activating how it's supposed to, but moving my right hand doesn't move the touch. Moving my left hand does. So I'm activating grip on my right hand, but my left hand is what's actually activated. And again, it can get stuck. Left hand activates correctly now. Right hand activates correctly now. And these will kind of randomly shift around, especially once I've launched the game. Again, we're stuck on. And that could be the grip buttons dying. I'm not sure. But the wrong hand activating is definitely doesn't seem to be a hardware problem. So I'm actually going to launch Skyrim. And I've got a profile set up that's just the base game with super minimal patching for testing. Okay, and this is just a bare minimum profile. I got the DLCs, the base game, Skyrim VR, USEP fixes, and then I have to include the HD voices because of some files I've set up. So the only plugins loaded are the USSCP and then some fixes for that, and that's it. I'm running regular Skyrim, not SKSE. Okay, so if I come into here and activate my right hand, I actually don't, make sure this is on, there we go. Again, I activate my right hand. I can see that it's activating the touchpad, but it's actually the left hand that it's tracking. Now this is interesting too. This only happens when I'm in game, it appears, but I'm activating the left hand now. It's actually the right touchpad that's working. I haven't changed anything in NaLo, but it's gotten confused about which controller is which. Again, activating left hand grip, and right hand is what's activated, and right touchpad as well. So it looks like NaLo is having a hard time figuring out which controller is which. Seems to be made worse in game, but it also happens out of game too. So that's my bug report. Hopefully this helps.